Alright, so I got a question about my door panels and how I did it, and I did not do a very good job of documenting everything I did first time around, but on the previous video you can see the little metal brackets, the metal pieces of plate that I used on both sides of these cracks. So when these door panels are bad about cracking, there's ribs on the inside of here, and when the mold, there's a seam running across here on the back side of the panel, and they split at that seam. So which means this kind of opens up and they get all flappy, and most people know what I'm talking about. But the way I fixed it is this seal right across the top. I took it out, and then I took a tie-down strap, and I wrapped it around the door panel, and this is pretty thick down here, so it bent. It kind of bowed up a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But I wrapped it around there and tightened it up a little bit, and I took a heat gun, and on both sides I just slowly heated the door panel up to where the cracks started to close up, and I just kind of slowly kept heating it. So I didn't know exactly how much heat this door panel would take, and I didn't want to melt it. So it's just heated it up slowly enough, and tightened up the strap to where the cracks were closed. And once I did that, then I could make my little patterns for the ribs on the back side. I took a drill. A drill's kind of, if you can get a smaller cordless drill, that would be the best thing to use. My big corded drill was kind of hard to deal with, but I drilled the holes through the little metal pieces and then match drilled through the ribs. Smeared some JB Weld all over both sides and riveted it down. And so far they're still pretty stiff. I don't think they're going to break. If they do, then I'll just figure out what else I can do. Okay, so I forgot to mention, if your door panel is really thin, just get you a couple of, I tried this, so it may or may not work, but get a couple of 2x4s or whatever you may have, and drill some holes in them at the same locations here. Sandwich the door panel in there and bolt them down real tight, and that may help give you some enough thickness and stiffness through this door panel so that you can use the tie-down straps. I used two on mine, one around the end and one towards the middle, just to kind of make it as tight as possible. So give it a shot and let me know if it works.